Cheerio! We're here in London. London Heathrow. So we're here in JFK and we're super excited. We're going on a Eurotrip. We're going to London, we're going to Paris, we're going to Rome. I just hit her titty. Yeah. We just arrived here and we're about to take our international flight, which is 7 hours. God help us. So we're on our plane and we're really hoping that this seat over here on our left is not going to be occupied by anyone.
So I can nap.
We can nap.
I can nap. I didn't sleep last night.
And me neither. Cheerio! We're here in London. London Heathrow. And she almost busted her ass. And it was captured. But we're glad we're here. About to go through customs. Okay, or whatever they call it here.
It's still customs.
Yeah. Right. Boy. Yeah, New York has to get something like this. This is way better than the ones that they have. Do you know where we're going?
Downtown?
No. Only line that operates here is the Piccadilly line, so grab that in terminal number 2. We're in London, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah. As Austin Power would say, yeah. Hello. Jay, where are we going today?
We are going to the Cauldron. It's a Harry Potter-themed bar where we can make magic.
Ooh.
It's gonna be basically like a chemistry lesson, though. We're gonna mix a couple of components and it's gonna go poof.
Well, hello, good evening. Are you ready for a magical experience? Get ready. We're about to delve into some magical spells. Maybe she turns me into a frog. Maybe she gets a kiss of Prince. You saw that was so clever. So, Jay, I know sometimes you hate me, but what can you do with that wand?
I can perform a Google spell.
What is that? I don't know.
Turning on lights. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I'm so excited. This is a Phoenix Warlock wand.
It's pretty tasty. We're gonna have some more drinks and hopefully come out of here super drunk. Maybe not. So we just got our first potion. This is the Blood Boiling Curse.
We shake vigorously for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shaking more than 4 seconds will cause adverse effects.
In our disappointment, we found something that is quite remarkably just beautiful.
I feel like a real witch.
For lack of better terms, I fucking love it. It's amazing. It's super fun. It's interactive. I love that you're a curator of your own mixology. It's so cool. Recommended. Come here.
The Spaniard's Revenge. Complexity, beginner. Okay, so the whole point of today is that we're going to be cursing somebody that you guys hate or dislike. Do you have a person in mind? Yeah, but I can't say. Yeah, you shouldn't say at all. So we're going to think about that person, and the curse that you want to do is up to you. So you're going to be the one to decide what actually happens to that person. My goal is just to make it happen, okay? Right. So we're going to think about all the wrong that we've done to you, and it should just set a limit. There. So we're going to take the flames and we're going to pour it into your chilies. Oh my god. And then we're going to take a pinch of Phoenix ashes and we're going to put it into the fire. Oh my gosh. Do you want to try it? Okay, so I want you to close your eyes and blow out the flame to finish off the toast. Before I light my hair on fire. Yeah, it's okay, don't worry. Okay, so once you've done that, I want you to give it a mix and then add as many spoons into your drink. Or that is the method paste, okay? Okay. Alright, cool. Thank you.
That was fucking amazing.
That was amazing. That's really good. It's not like spicy like I thought it would be. It's very tasty. Overall, the experience was magical and definitely worth the trip just to come all the way over here. Cheers. Say hi, babe.
Well, hello.
I can't deal with this right now.
Those are my sex moves, by the way.
Yes, ladies, he's horrible in bed.
Good morning. Hi, Jay.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. So, our evening was amazing until we got home, but that's a different story. Find out later. But we're gonna go to the British Museum and look at some British stuff.
Art?
Or whatever. Yeah. Super excited! Yay! And I just can't wait to be king. This is the British Museum. We're about to get online, probably go through some security checkpoints and have some fun. Wow, this is amazing. Just so you guys can see, this whole auditorium is massive. Just the scope of it, it's beautiful, bright. I'm assuming the sunlight exposure is fucking amazing. Right, Jade? Let's look at you. Look at that sexy body. Look at that tone, that tonality. So what exhibits are we gonna see, Jay?
So I want to see Africa, ancient Egypt, and ancient Greece and Rome. They have the Americas, but I'm not enough for that. I don't know.
America? What? You really need to appreciate art and give credit when you see it. This exhibit right here behind me is such a beautiful thing.
That, which I had no idea was here, is actually the Rosetta Stone, which is pretty cool.
It's probably one of the oldest known written materials in the entire world. Jay, does size matter?
It's the motion of the ocean. It is massive, kind of overwhelming a little bit, but it's just so well organized and easy flowing that it makes it easy to find in a way.
Most definitely, if they exhume her body, it's to look at her booty. What you say?
Excuse me, Your Highness. Can I please play with your corgis?
Jay, where are we going?
We are going to Buckingham Palace.
We're gonna see the Queen! Not the Queen, but where she lives. Your Highness, may you please dub this booty the best of them all, please. So the way that you reacted to seeing the guards kind of made me a little jealous.
Why?
Do they turn you on?
No.
In that red, suit,
No.
standing straight and everything, that foam hat. Okay, Jay, here's an ultimate scenario, okay?
Okay.
If Harry was like, Megan, I just met the woman of my life, I'm sorry, and her name is Jay, would you accept Harry's hand of marriage?
No.
Why? Because you met your prince?
Can you imagine me living that lifestyle?
You're supposed to say yes, that you met, me, I'm the prince.
You're my plátano. So we are currently at King's Cross station. This is where Harry Potter and his friends come to go to the platform 9 3/4 to catch a Hogwarts Express to Hogwarts. You might cry. So this is
also the place where Harry comes to meet Dumbledore for the last time before the final battle of Hogwarts. We are currently at 9 3/4 station. As you can see, there is quite a big line. So if you look over there, there's a wall and a trolley with a owl's cage that you can take a picture with. But I'm not standing on this line. I'm a fan, but I want to see more of London rather than waiting on a line. Attached to the 9 3/4 platform is the 9 3/4 platform store, which has memorabilia and Bertie Bott's every flavor beans. They have a replica of Godric Gryffindor's sword. This is supposed to be a replica of Ollivander's wand shop.
So Jay, you yourself said that you couldn't believe that you will ever be here.
I cannot.
And now you are at
The Eiffel Tower.
I'm beginning to have second thoughts. The realization of how high this thing is it's frightening right now. Just take a look. That's pretty high. I'm terrified. But Jay's like, oh, it's so cool. I'm gonna do it anyways.
The one my heart has gone to me, I want to wait.
Oh my god, Becky, look at her butt. It is so big.
How do you feel about skipping that cardio, Jay?
Not so great right now.
And we come back to the wow as we see a forbidden fruit. Something that we don't see often in the wild. It is called the booty. Look as it kind of flaunts its feather like a peacock, always fluttering. Be careful, it's deadly.
This is kind of like us climbing the pyramids in Mexico all over again, where I'm telling him, don't worry babe, I believe in you, you can do it. And he turns around and tells me this time, shut up.
Oh my god. So somewhere in China there's this glass bridge where people freak out. Eiffel Tower has something similar. It's a little darker and foggy, the glass. I'm about to conquer my feet. You do it, I do. You do it, I do. Let's go. Do it together. Ready? Alright, we gotta run. Oh.
Go! Ready? 1, 2, 3, go! Go for it! Nothing. See? See all the way down.
Oh
Yes.
my god. Let's go. Holy shit. Oh shit.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it. Ah, yes. So we finally made it to the Louvre. It's quite beautiful. Get inside to your happy dance. And your hungry dance.
I am hungry. A rumbly in my tummy. Mona Lisa. I want to see the Winged Victory. I want to see Venus de Milo.
I've only been here a matter of just 1 minute, and I can tell you that this is by far the most beautiful museum. Just the stone walls to the marble floors, the whole entire aesthetic of how they position their pieces. Oh my God, orgasm. Imagine calling this your bedroom right here. Marilyn Monroe recreated just now. What's next floor?
Okay, next floor up is level 1 of the museum, where we can see Mona Lisa and the Winged Victory.
They say there were 7 kingdoms fighting for the throne, but they've never seen a throne like that one right there. This is the Mona Lisa. It has its own massive room, and there's a lot of people here, a lot. It may take a while for us to get to the front and actually be able to witness her beauty. The Mona Lisa is a madhouse. Everybody's pushing, everybody wants that selfie.
The Mona Lisa was kind of underwhelming. It was an underwhelming picture, but also I really was having a hard time being in there. I suffer from anxiety, and that was just too much for me to handle.
You may appreciate these 5 paintings behind us even more than going to see the Mona Lisa. Very rarely, I bet, do people notice the details within this entire space. And one of the things that I just was blown away by was the mosaic in that fireplace.
They know you're weird.
They know I'm weird?
You are very weird.
Alright guys, so the Louvre is amazing. You're gonna love it. The Mona Lisa is a little underwhelming because there's so many people. You have to get used to their cultural norms, and some of them don't understand. You have to be a little considerate. So, anyways, I gotta fly. Bye!
So the Louvre kept a lot of the original structure as is, but in the places where they refurbished it, it looks so naturally incorporated that you won't even notice. This is Napoleon's apartment, and it is the most original space in the Louvre. From the rugs to the wallpaper, the paintings on the wall, and the furniture. It's pretty awesome. Babe, you look like Rose from the Titanic. Every night I wonder, I see you, I miss you. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart goes on. Da, 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 da. And that concludes our visit to the Louvre. Some places are definitely worth it, some not so much. One being the Mona Lisa. But 4 hours here, absolutely loved it.
I'm tired and I'm hungry.
About to board my flight to Rome from Paris. And it's on the outside. I'm tired.
When can I say that I'm walking on 2,000-year-old streets? First time in my life ever. Side note, high heels are not good here. You will fall.
Take a picture.
There's an artist in the background, but he decides to dance.
Just focus on the dancing. It's amazing.
Scene through love.
So now we're off to the Trevi Fountain.
Make a wish.
Do we have any coins?
I do.
I don't feel like I want to give away €1 though. And I'm hoping that you have like European pence or the
All about the
pounds.
pence is that good.
I don't want to give €1.
All I have a 50, half a euro.
It's pretty expensive, but okay, sure.
We are currently at the Trevi Fountain and it is packed, even though it is currently 10 p.m. My coin, I'm going to throw it over my left shoulder and wishing that I come back to Rome one day. Ready? It was totally worth it, and one of my old high school teachers told me that there is a fountain off to the right of the Trevi Fountain that everybody ignores. Definitely a photo opportunity and a fresh drink of water.
You drank the water? Parasite in her stomach. And it is a baby. Yay! Good morning. Going to the Vatican City. Here's a fun fact. Make sure you do your research a week before you arrive here. We just learned that there's a strict
Dress code.
Yeah, so, and they do not waver from it, which is understandable. It's a religious site, so we have to get some clothes.
For me. Because I'm a heathen.
Yeah, look at her.
Ooh, look at my shoulders. I have to cover my shoulders, elbows, and bingo wings.
Why?
Because I didn't look up that the Vatican has a dress code.
With all the stress of finding a dress. Oh, look at that. MC Darrell! Yeah, yeah, yeah!
Man, that was a fucking rat or something.
Yeah, with all the stress of finding a dress. Yes, yes, yes. Jay found a dress. Americans are so
Stupid.
yeah, we're stupid, but we're also taken care of and we're naive. So when we go to other countries and we assume that the same standards are accepted over there, we went to France and I ordered a latte. The guy was stating that, do you want latte, milk? And I was like, yeah, naively. And we get the order and it was just milk. Only milk. And we're so stupid. We're idiots.
I was dressed by a little old lady. She said that this is perfect to wear into the Vatican because it covers my shoulders and it's long. Hey Mary, am I full of grace now?
The only way that we were able to enter Vatican City, because we bought our tickets last minute, was through a tour. But it does offer you skip the line and access to Sistine Chapel and the Vatican Museum. But there's a lot of people. A lot of people. If you didn't purchase tickets, the line, which is right there, looks pretty long. So we're very grateful. Consider booking with the company Maya Tours. Skip the line, you get in, then you would access all the museum at your own pace. So you don't have to actually stay with the tour, which is good. So once you enter and you skip the hundreds of people that didn't purchase tickets beforehand to skip the line, you can proceed to the museum and the Sistine Chapel at your own pace. So, cool fact.
complete and total nonsense. We saw a bunch of people wearing shorts. I saw a girl wearing marijuana socks and she had a scarf as a skirt. A bunch of people with skirts above the knees. I honestly think the only thing that they really care about is showing shoulders, so that's all.
So we enter the Vatican Museum and we're kind of a little at awe because we weren't expecting to see Egyptian ruins. I was expecting more of a Christianity related, like archaeological, like antiquities. So many people.
I might faint.
So, in order for you to get to the Sistine Chapel, you have to go through a series of rooms that are bottlenecked and clogged by hundreds of people that are in front of you. Just prepare yourself, dress comfortably. It is extremely hot. At the end and also in the beginning of each room, there's this kind of guide that tells you which room you're going to be entering, and finally, how you get to the Sistine Chapel. It's a little deceptive because once you complete those series of rooms, there's another list of other rooms that you have to get to. So just prepare yourself because you're going to be like, oh, I anticipated the Sistine Chapel after this, and no, it's not. Hopefully, by the end of the staircase, we're at the Sistine Chapel. Hopefully.
To right. Take it out, sir. Take off your hat.
Just above us is man touching what is being depicted as God.
This is insane. Never in my life thought I would see anything like this.
Get to the Sistine Chapel, and it is glorious. The 1 hour wait is totally worth it. So this tour is done. It's a little hot. We're at the gardens right now. What do you think, Jay?
It's a little overwhelming due to all the people, but it was really worth seeing the Sistine Chapel.
Couples Therapy 101. In the event that your partner wants to kill you, just smile and agree and apologize, and everything will work out.
Chop his balls off.
Good morning. It's our last day in Rome. Long day in Rome. Look at the Vatican right behind us. You can't ask for anything better than that. Buses, since we arrived in Rome, have been the best mode of transportation. Today, it's probably been a miss.
I thought you were taking a picture.
Are you glad you skipped the gym?
No, I feel fat.
About to climb a 18th century, I guess, temple or something. So this area is called Altar of the Fatherland and Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. It dates back to the 18th century. They have these amazing fire cauldrons, whatever you call them, ignited the whole entire night. It is quite a sight. In comparison, it's way bigger than the Spanish Steps. We're about to enter an exhibit in the Altar of the Fatherland. I would like to mention that there is no fee for this, which is another great plus of all the attractions in Rome. You can really experience everything for free at no cost. Just book a flight, book a hotel, and just experience Rome. This area is to commemorate the loss of the soldiers during World War I. It is something that you should experience and is a free exhibit. So right behind me is the Colosseum. We're gonna meet with our tour group, skip the line, go into the actual arena, and go to some other viewing points. So we just checked in with our tour company, tickets. It was a little confusing because we didn't see any. What happened?
A bug flew right into my face and I was like,
Jay, line up. Put a colossal smile on your face. Ha ha ha.
dad jokes.
This is the floor of the arena, and it's amazing. The scale and the size, just so you can see the scope. It is quite massive. It is so beautiful. Definitely a highlight if you come here to Rome. Unfortunately, this is something that you have to pay for. So just take that into account. Is it as big as you imagined?
For some reason I thought it was bigger.
The size matter? If you have the opportunity to book a tour, do it. It gives you access to the arena floor, and once you completed the arena floor visit, they let you just roam around the Colosseum for an hour. It's recommended. We're walking up some stairs to go to the first floor. Here's a step-by-step of what happens when you enter the Colosseum. Your tour guide is going to take you directly into the arena. You have 10 minutes there, and it is breathless. It's one of the highlights of Rome. Next, they give you passage for 1 hour just to tour the first floor of the Colosseum. And oh my God, you're going to love it. This is where the Roman population situated themselves as they looked down and saw the gladiators and the legionnaires just battle to the death. Just want you to take that in for a moment.
It is massive and it is so cool to be in here. It's just... when you're a baby and you first learn how to go down the steps by yourself, that's what this feels like. Because they're so much bigger than you are. Behind me is the Arch of Constantine. This is where we have to meet our tour guide for the next part of our trip, which is the Roman Forum and the Palatine Hills. This is the entrance to the Palatine Hills and the Roman Forum. We're going to go through security where they check your bags. wipe here.
We use bidets.
When the opportunity presents itself, sit down, relax for a little. Rome is waiting for you. Trust me.
Your time at the park is not capped. So long as you stay and leave before the 7 p.m. closing, you're welcome to stay here as long as possible. Or unless you're kicked out for whatever malice reason.
Up these stairs is the... what? Fucker. Now we're walking to the observation deck for the Hall of the Capitals.
Knee rejuvenating. Stuff your head. Ooh, that's hard. Alien right here. This is the Roman Forum. In my opinion, I believe that the Colosseum and this part of the tour should be separate. Because right now we're exhausted. You really can't appreciate all of it if you're hungry and just want to go to bed.
If you really want to see cool stuff, skip the Palatine Hills, come to the Forum.
After spending 3 hours walking around the Colosseum and the Palatine Hills, the only thing I'm thinking about is
Pizza!
yeah, I'm hungry. Behind me is the Temple of Antonius and Faustina. It is probably one of the most preserved sites here. Jay overheard someone saying, Julius Caesar's temple. Immediately, he's like, we gotta go there, we gotta go, we gotta chase her.
Follow them! So the cremation urn or any body or anything like that was never found of Julius Caesar, but what's behind me is a temple that's dedicated to him that's right in the middle of the Forum. One of my favorite things about Rome is the water fountains being literally everywhere. You can buy a plastic water bottle and refill many times, or you can buy a reusable water bottle and fill up as many times as you want. They're literally everywhere. Safe to drink. Roman water tastes way better than France water. Definitely try to see all that you can see while you are here in Rome. But what I do not suggest is trying to see everything all at once or all in one day, or trying to fit too much into your day. You will literally be exhausted. Today we did the Colosseum, the Forum, and the Palatine Hills, and we are poop.
Oh my god, you look horrible.
What?
What?
I look horrible?
Yeah.
Then don't put me in the shots.
Yo. Arrivederci Rome. Hasta luego. We'll see you later. When the moon hits your eyes like a big pizza pie, that's amore. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, ding-a-ling-a-ling. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Goodbye, Rome. See you later.